Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wife's diabolical Robyn is brilliantly laid out by Janelle Brown. Because of her remarks about Kody and Robyn, Sister Wife star Janelle Brown was the talk of the opening segment of the tell-all. It's no secret that one of the primary causes of the family's disintegration and the departure of Janelle, Mary, and Christine was Kody's unjust relationship. While many have blamed Kody, some fans believe Janelle did a fantastic job of explaining why Robyn was the real culprit all along. To see the discussion, continue reading. Robyn Brown upsets viewers in the first segment of Sister Wives, the tell-all. A few fans talked about Sister Wives tell-all's debut episode. Some people believe Robyn shouldn't be compensated for the initial tell-all segment as she avoided answering many of Suki's questions and refused to see the old footage. She clarified that it has turned toxic and that it is too harmful for her. Throughout the show, Robyn has also displayed some questionable behavior. As Janelle reveals that Kody has been acting as though no one may discuss Robyn, one of them was grinning and grinning when she was referred to as the sacred cow. According to some, there's proof that Robyn committed her evil activities, and it appears Janelle isn't holding back from revealing her demonic behavior. Janelle deftly describes diabolical Robyn. On social media, some Sister Wives fans talked about a sequence in Tell All Part 1 where Janelle made dubious remarks about Robyn's potential motivations. Christine affirmed, as stated in the poster, that Mary never intended for Kody to wed Robyn officially. Rather, they think Robyn and Kody have been planting seeds. Additionally, they think Mary is not saying everything. However, Janelle's claims that Kody lacked the sophistication to produce such manipulation are highly telling. This sparked rumors that Robyn was the one who used the adoption as justification and coerced Kody into divorcing Mary. She ultimately had the advantage over the other spouses because of her marriage to Kody. One day, I hope the OG3 will let everything out. Indeed, they had spent years strategizing and planning it. These folks really took advantage of Mary. They were happy to take advantage of the loyalty she showed them. When Kody and Robyn were married and adopted the children from her abusive ex, that was my favorite part. Then, literally, either the same episode or the one after that, the kids were packed up and shipped off to their dads for summer vacation, which made me laugh out loud. The adoption was undoubtedly made to prevent any of the children from moving out and living with their father. In an article published yesterday, she made reference to cementing the family or Dayton could go live with his father. She became so close to Mary and not the others right away because of this. Sister Wives, Christine Brown knows what's happening. Christine Brown has also expressed her thoughts on Robyn and Kody's marriage. Over the years, Robyn has brought up the adoption, the Sister Wives star claims. Christine seemed to corroborate that the adoption was only Robyn's method of stealing everything from the other wives when she said, and then, it happened, and then she simply smiled at Suki. Sister Wives, I'm really sorry for Kody Brown following Garrison's death. Do we have to pardon him? Even though Kody Brown from Sister Wives isn't the greatest father, I think fans should still feel some pity for him after his son, Robert Garrison Brown, died. Over the past 4 years, Kody, a 56-year-old Flagstaff native, has faced numerous challenges. His life has drastically transformed as a result of personal struggles. Kody lost his cherished son, Garrison, in March 2024, one of the most devastating tragedies of his life. He and his ex-wife, Janelle Brown, found it extremely challenging to publicly acknowledge their adult son's death on social media. Garrison and Kody used to be quite close. They were close and spent a lot of time together. But as Garrison got older, Kody began to grow apart from him. Kody attempted to exert control on Garrison and grew less active in his life. Kody imposed stringent COVID-19 regulations on his family in 2021, but Garrison and other adult children disregarded them and carried on interacting with others. Kody became so enraged by this that he ordered Janelle to evict Garrison and Gabriel from their home. Garrison and his family became even more apart when Kody stopped talking to him and refused to spend Christmas together. Kody might be guilty for the rest of his life. I think Kody will always feel bad for pushing Garrison away, and I even think he may have played a part in Garrison's mental health issues. Kody may still be troubled by his estranged relationship with Garrison. He would probably feel some responsibility for Garrison's emotional suffering after realizing that he wasn't speaking to him, especially during the latter 4 years of Garrison's life. Additionally, I believe that Kody will feel bad and regret never making amends with Garrison. He had several months to speak with Garrison and improve their friendship. He had the chance to spend more time with him and make amends. Regretfully, Kody is unable to mend his relationship with Garrison. He will feel a great deal of guilt because he could have made amends with him but choose not to. Numerous ideas will continue to plague Kody, ranging from doubting his duty as a father to his inability to make atonement. Kody is dealing with his grief alone. In an effort to keep everything under control and avoid coming across as weak, Kody likes to portray himself as the head of the household. Since many of his older children have moved on with their own lives, he has lost contact with them and is no longer married to Janelle. I believe Kody is genuinely alone, even if he is married to Robyn Brown. I believe he has been grieving for Garrison in private, and because he is afraid to be vulnerable, he is unable to express his feelings to others. Since Kody is a recluse by nature and has no one with whom to express his emotions, I believe he will continue to grieve alone. At business_aside_317, a Reddit member, concurred that Kody is grieving alone. Is Kody deserving of compassion? It is reasonable for many viewers to criticize Kody for being a problematic father figure. Fans have every right to hold him responsible for his prior transgressions. Like everyone else, Kody is a fallible person. Despite his best efforts, he is not flawless. There are a lot of problems with Kody. But I think that fans ought to think about pitying him, especially for his fatherhood failures. Kody is gradually attempting to get outside of his comfort zone and establish a connection with his kids. He might be able to rebuild relationships with his older children with some assistance from Sister Wives fans. Was it humble bragging for Kody Brown to compare himself to a Playboy ancestor? Ladies' man. When Kody Brown compared himself to one of his ancestors who was viewed as a womanizer in a recent Sister Wives episode, it's possible that his ego was on display. Kody was previously married to 4 different women: Robyn Brown, Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown. Kody and his wives, who had 18 children between them, lived as a single, contented family while embracing plural marriage. But after a difficult couple of years, Christine decided to leave Kody in 2021. Mary and Janelle soon followed. Robyn and Kody are still married in a monogamous relationship. The son of Kody and Janelle, Garrison Brown, tragically committed suicide in 2024. In a recent episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Robyn, Kody, and their kids head to Kody, Wyoming, where Kody grew up, to attend Garrison's funeral. The family is still struggling to deal with the loss. Kody used the occasion to show his family his former haunts. When it was brought up that Kody was named after Kody, he gave an explanation of how it came to be, while also giving himself a pat on the back. Kody denies being a ladies' man. While at Kody for Garrison's service, Kody and Robyn took their children, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella Brown, to show them where Kody was raised. Kody took the children on a tour of Kody, a little town approximately an hour distant from his birthplace. Kody, a hamlet of roughly 10,000 people, is where Kody recalled running around Chaz, girls when he was younger. Kody told his children stories about his days as a sign salesman while he proudly showed them Kody. Kody was named after Buffalo Bill, whose real name was William Frederick Kody, Robyn explains to the children. Buffalo Bill inspired the name of the town of Kody, and Kody's father gave him the name Kody, but he wanted to stand out, so he spelled it with a K. Kody shares Buffalo Bill's legend with his children, claiming that he met Sitting Bull and that the two of them toured the Wild West together. He was essentially a showman. When Kody described Buffalo Bill as an entertainer, Robyn questioned whether Kody also thought of himself as such. Robyn's question caused Kody at first object, but he later acknowledged that there were some parallels. According to Kody, Buffalo Bill was likely very charming, very entertaining, very friendly, and maybe a bit of a ladies' man, I'm assuming. Kody remarked, "I don't consider myself a ladies' man," to the laughter of Robyn and their elder girls. Given that Kody had 4 wives, it's impossible to argue that he isn't a ladies' man, which makes Robyn and the children laugh even harder. Kody clarified that the family's religious beliefs, not his desire for more women, were the reason they had 4 wives. Robyn thought the term might apply to him, so he rolled his eyes at this. It was clear that Kody could relate to his well-known ancestor in some ways, and he appeared eager to compare himself to him. Kody frequently exaggerates his life and relationships. Kody is the kind of guy who finds meaning in the ordinary and waxes poetic about life. Whether it's his family history, his polygamous status, his fatherhood, or even his previous job as a sign salesman, he has a tendency to romanticize everything. At one point, Kody offered bracelets he had made especially for each of his wives. His justifications for each reflected his feelings. The Latin term meaning loyalty was engraved on Mary's necklace, which was fashioned like a scroll. Robyn's was a phoenix inspired by a song she and Kody enjoyed, Christine's was a pixie queen, and Janelle's was made with earthy aspects in mind. Kody wanted his wives to understand the symbolic meaning behind the designs he chose for each of their necklaces. Is Kody ever going to change? Kody's world was upended by his several divorces. Many seasons of Sister Wives focused on the aftermath of the divorces, particularly Kody's mental health as his entire world fell apart. Kody experienced all phases of grieving, including denial and rage. However, Kody has shown us a new side lately. He can now sympathize with his ex-wives and has come to terms with what transpired. Kody made the proper decision by giving Mary and Janelle a fair portion of the proceeds from the sale of Coyote Pass, the 18 acres of land the family had acquired in 2018. Naturally, both Janelle and Mary threatened to file a lawsuit, but Kody did follow through on the land transaction. He also sees the problems in his marriages with greater maturity. Sometimes Kody acts like a child. Even though he is an 18-year-old parent, he occasionally acts like a child, especially when he is happy or excited. At least he has a whimsical side despite his tendency for drama and excess. Kody looks for life's beauty and the lessons that can be learned from it. Kody has a poetic perspective on grief, even when discussing his sentiments following Garrison's passing. He says that one must accept it or it will consume them. Kody likely uses it as a coping strategy to present things his way and to infuse the mundane facts with a little magic. It is likely best for Kody to do whatever it takes to accept Garrison's passing and move on, especially in this circumstance. Sister Wives, Kody Brown explains that he only loved Robyn and never loved his former wives. The fame of Sister Wives Robyn has always been Kody Brown's favorite of his 3 wives. But this time, he publicly stated that he had never loved his ex-wives, setting a new low. He disclosed that he only loved Robyn during the tell-all session with host Suki Krishnan, and that he had never liked Mary, Janelle, or Christine. His 4th bride and he shared a higher love and a supernatural bond. His ex-wives were furious with him for insulting them when he made his statement. Mary and Christine accused him of lying, gave an explanation for his actions, and attempted to demonstrate the superiority of what he told Robyn. Kody is the fox in this situation, and it's similar to how grapes are sour for the fox. He is extremely self-centered and has only ever considered himself. Mary also urged him to stop deceiving people and take responsibility for his emotions. Without even attempting to comprehend how he had harmed his ex-wives during their polygamous marriage, Kody continued to rage about how he had been conditioned to love Robyn. Kody accuses his ex-wives of portraying him as a villain in Sister Wives. One will live long enough to become the villain, according to Kody, if they don't die a hero. His ex-wives villainized him, he continued. They were able to easily target him since he lacks a filter. He also likened himself to Batman. Batman was criticized for his love for Robyn, just as everyone opposed his love for Catwoman. He further underlined that although loving Robyn was not illegal, the way his ex-wives portrayed him made him appear evil. Kody says he never loved his ex-wives and sister wives. In a recent interview with Suki Krishnan, Kody Brown revealed that during his polygamous marriage, he has only loved Robyn. None of his ex-wives were ever loved by him. According to Kody, who never truly loved his ex-wives, he feels bad about going through a breakup situation on May 25. In this case, he was talking about the 3 divorces he had over a 14-month period with his ex-wives. Following Christine's divorce from Kody in 2021, Janelle and Mary also ended their relationship with Kody. The patriarch went on to say that none of his wives were able to foster the kind of relationship that is required in marriage. He went on to compliment Robyn, saying that she was good at loving him and communicating. Robyn was also bargaining with him, Suki added. Kody